A proclamation of the Pierce County Council and Executive proclaiming October 5 through 12th as Stormwater Awareness Week in Pierce County, Washington. Whereas clean water is one of Pierce County's most precious resources, supporting our communities, ecosystems, and wildlife, like our iconic salmon and orca. And whereas without proper management, polluted stormwater threatens our county's clean waterways. And whereas stormwater comes from the precipitation that falls on hard surfaces and does not soak into the ground, thus becoming runoff. And as runoff flows along roads, sidewalks, parking lots, roofs, and lawns, it often becomes polluted with tire wear particles, vehicle fluids, fertilizers, pesticides, and litter. And whereas runoff flows into storm sewers that eventually flow untreated into local rivers, streams, lakes, and the Puget Sound. And whereas plants and soil filter water and improve water quality, and on-site improvements such as stormwater ponds, native plants, rain gardens, and bioswales help with pollution prevention and treatment in stormwater runoff. And whereas Pierce County is a leader in promoting pollution prevention and mitigation from our stormwater discharges. And whereas by focusing attention on pollution prevention in stormwater runoff, Pierce County will continue to meet the challenges associated with polluted runoff. And whereas Stormwater Awareness Week is an opportunity for local government, industry, and environmental organizations to recognize the potential of stormwater pollution prevention within our rivers, lakes, streams, and other bodies of waters. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed on the 7th day of October 2025 by the Pierce County Council and Executive that October 5 through 12, 2025 is Stormwater Awareness Week in Pierce County, Washington. And we encourage all community members to celebrate the individuals, agencies, and organizations whose leadership, education, and volunteer efforts help safeguard our waters, restore our salmon runs, and sustain the orca population that defines the Pacific Northwest. Let's give them a hand. Director Diekman.
Thank you, Chair Hitchen, and thank you, council members. My name is Josh Diekman. I am the Director of the Planning and Public Works Department, and I am joined with some of my colleagues from the department. We're very pleased to be here to join you this afternoon as you proclaim this week's Stormwater Awareness Week. This annual statewide observance is an opportunity to highlight the importance of stormwater management and how our collective efforts help protect the waterways and natural resources that are vital to our region. The employees of Planning and Public Works are proud to be stewards of water quality and public health by taking a holistic approach to managing water quality. Our maintenance of stormwater management infrastructure, partnership with private development, investments in green infrastructure, and research into innovative solutions are all reducing the contamination that runoff from precipitation can carry from developed landscapes into our local waterways. Your support today brings attention to this essential work and strengthens our stormwater education programs, which raise public awareness about the impacts of stormwater pollution and how everyone can contribute to protecting our shared environment. Thank you for bringing attention to this important work and for your leadership in making community safe for all.
Thank you for being here and for bringing it to our attention. I'm going to look to my colleagues to see if anyone has any comments. Vice Chair Herrera.
Thank you, Chair. I was a drill sergeant in the Army. Here goes one of the stories. And one of the first things we taught soldiers was to dig a foxhole. And in that foxhole, we had to teach him how to have water drain out of it. So we had to teach him how to, dig a drainage thing. So you're not sleeping or living in wastewater in there. So, and then all through mankind's history, one of the main things is that showed a modern civilization was how they drained water from the cities. And we saw that in different, I think the Greeks figured it out, the Romans figured it out, or people figured out how not to live in water because it was unhealthy. When it comes to contamination, we've been dealing with that for a long time. Before we had cars, we had to deal with ox poop and horse poop draining into our neighborhoods, making people sick. So 120 years ago, we had to deal with that. Now we're dealing with pollution from cars, vehicles, tires, and things like that. And we have to keep in mind or be aware of where that water goes. It goes in eventually into the Puget Sound or into Commencement Bay, and we got to keep in mind of that. One, to keep our water healthy and to keep us healthy. So it's great to talk about something that's not so something that people think about, but it's an important thing that keeps health of people and health of our environment. So thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Well, I will conclude with gratitude to the department staff. If it hits the ground, it hits the sound is literally painted on many places to remind us of the importance of what we do when it comes to water. So appreciate that we're drawing our attention to this and that the work that our community partners, including the Conservation District, with their push on getting rain gardens out, is really working to get us to naturally be recycling our water and cleaning it so that it is here to stay. Water is not an infinite resource. There is a fixed amount on our planet. And so thinking about how we're going to manage it as we move into the future and our populations continue to grow is very important. And I appreciate that we continue to be leaders in this space in Pierce County. So thank you all.